Alright guys, it's January 15th and it's already the evening time. I've been working on my truck, and then I also went to my dad's this morning to work on his vehicle. Both of our vehicles had really bad oxidation over the years. This is a 2002 Dodge Durango. He had an 01 Dodge Ram. So yesterday I started on my Durango and I put three different kind of solutions on it. Everything was turtle wax. So I put the turtle wax rubbing compound, turtle wax polish, and then the paste, the wax paste or paste wax, whatever it's called. And then this is the result from that. So I was a little impressed with it because you're able to see somewhat of a reflection off of it, but I wasn't totally impressed. So because that's not the final product what I want my vehicle to look like, because it still looks like a little charcoal gray and looks a little rough. It doesn't look like, you know, much was done. I mean, initially it was dark. It looked like almost concrete on my hood, but now you can see there's a reflection, and so I was somewhat impressed. So I took another method, did a little bit of research, and then found that you could use different levels of sandpaper. And I was like, well, you don't want to put sandpaper on it. And I was just as shocked. But then there's this fine, I've done it with my headlights before, but use this somewhat very smooth, fine sandpaper, and you're able to get a lot of the oxidation, most of the oxidation off of that. So I went to my dad's, and he has a lot of oxidation on his. So he's gonna need a machine. We did it all by hand, scrubbing it and sandpapering his hood, and a lot of the oxidation came off, but there's still a lot to go, and we figured we'd save that for another day. So I came home, I was like eager. I wanted to see what it would do to my Dodge Durango, if it would have any effect, or would it leave big scratch marks or anything like that, since my vehicle's black. Now this is what it came out to be, and you can just see the entire difference, and I was jumping up and down after I got the final result. I went ahead and did all three solutions again. The rubbing compound, after doing the sandpaper, I did the rubbing compound, the polishing, and then the wax, paste wax. And you could just see from night and day, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm ecstatic, I'm excited. This is it's a major improvement. There are some things that I need to work on still to try to perfect this method. Just did a little bit of research, looked at about 20 different videos, and this is the result. And I had to record this because this was absolutely beautiful. This is the best. This is somewhat what I was expecting the first time. So I use wet sand. I wet the sandpaper, which is wet sanding, and the grade was 1500 grit, and I did it by hand, which, you know, I was eager to get into it, and so I'm gonna probably have to get a 2000 grit and probably go over it one more time, and maybe a 3000 grit, and then to do final polishing and buffing out, and then do the three different solutions again. But as you can see, this is yesterday's end result with just the solutions. This is sandpaper, wet sanding, and the three solutions. Big difference.